Hi guys, showed you in the previous video that the top rotor on this little toy, little Tikes RC Flyerz My First Drone, top rotor doesn't appear to be driven at the moment. So I'm guessing it's probably come off the or the gears probably come off the bottom of the shaft. So what we need is some thin crosshead screwdrivers to get up in there. That one's too big. I seem to be missing a couple. I wonder what I've done with them. I don't know if the one in the Poundland one goes small enough. Nope. Okay. Let's just try a flathead one. See if we can get in the... Yeah, that's going to do it. Which one haven't I done yet? That one. I suppose this will have to go under a teardown video, won't it? Right, what have we got? We've got two motors. That'll be the one that drives... Let's have a look. Get the mess here. Right. That's the top rotor. Yeah, I can just turn that without the rotor turning. And I think all it is it's that screw that's loose, because that's slowly coming off the shaft. Yeah. That looks to me like somebody's put some glue in there as well. Okay. Yeah, I reckon that's what it is. Somebody's put some glue in there and it's not gripping. Still, that's quite convenient because we can take that out of the way. So we can clearly see that motor turns that gear, which is the bottom rotor. And then that motor would be turning that gear, which would be the top rotor. So what else have we got? See a LiPo battery in there. I don't know if we can see that on the camera. And circuit board. And it looks like we've got infrared sensor and an infrared LED, so that's going to tell how far it is off the ground. That's what it says in the instructions, that it has a flying height that it will fly at normally. So it must register its distance to the ground. Still, it took charge okay, so that LiPo battery must be okay. We've just got to try and figure out some way of getting this to fix on here. And clearly, whatever glue they've tried using didn't work. Ooh, I wonder if that's actually broken. If you just look at the top of that, it's got a bit of a sharp angle to it. I wonder if it had a hole in it for the screw to register in, and then the top half of it's broken off. There's no way of knowing without having another shaft, but I bet that's what it is. Where that screw goes in, there should be a little bit more shaft above it. This is very similar to that helicopter I bought in a charity shop a while ago, that all the shafts were loose and the gears were slipping. I should think the best thing to do there would be to file a flat on the side of this and then push it in there and glue it, so the flat has got some chance of gripping and stopping it turning round. That's what I'll do. I'll go and file a little bit of a flat side on it and then put glue in there. Not sure if the camera will pick that up, but I've used a grinding wheel to grind a flat side on it. So hopefully that'll give the glue a bit more purchase. Or if nothing else, if the glue goes hard enough, it'll form a solid lock to hold it in place, stop it spinning. So I'll slide it back through, put some super glue on there and push it together. Because what we don't want to do is glue them together, do we? The two rotors, I mean. Probably should have put some tape or something over the bottom one. Oh well, too late now, just have to hope. I think I'm right though, I think that shaft has actually snapped where that screw goes in. Looking at the length of it, it only just goes up that far. So we'll leave that and see what happens. Right, the more I look at this, the less likely it is that it's going to work very successfully. I can see that that plastic, we'll call it a shaft there, that plastic fitting is bent right where that screw is. Goes off at a bit of an angle. So I think we're going to have a problem. What I'll probably end up having to do is, well, no, I don't see how I can. I'd need to replace the whole shaft. But I think part of it's broken off and it's actually inside there. So I think this might be a scrapper. we'll see if we can get it working, but I've got a nasty feeling this is going to be spare parts. I'll just give it a quick test before I put it all back together. Remember, this is a bit noisy. Well, they are both spinning up, so it might work. Right, down. Doesn't seem to want to come down. Come on, down. Oh yeah, it did come down, just had to give it a bit of time. Hey, it works! Oh, I'm pleased. I thought I'd got a complete pile of junk. But a bit of super glue and we seem to have fixed it. At least until it hits something else.
Hey, thanks for watching. There's plenty of videos on my main channel with more added daily, so don't forget to subscribe and enable the notifications to keep you up to date with my new releases. You can help keep my channel running by donating $1 on Patreon to buy me coffee. You can always find more information in the video description. Thanks again for watching.